Oh, we got the crew here. We're going to be talking about your comments right now. Thank you, Comic Fam, for joining us today. I got Ryan, the fire guy here. We got the Golden Age guru in the house. We have some videos where you left your comments, and we're going to read them because that's what this video is about. So hit that like, hit that subscribe button. We have Rainbow. If you could be here today, hit the like button at least for this cat, because this cat is over 20 years old. He has made regular appearances on the show. His name's Rainbow, and he's awesome.
Rainbow's basically like the unofficial eighth member of the podcast.
I agree. So he's going to be here today. We have some of your comments. What do you got for us, Fire Guy?
The first comment I selected was from our the most recent video that we put out was the year in review video that came out yesterday as we were recording this.
What did you guys think of it? Because I was up really late trying to find just the funnest moments of our show.
I loved it. I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch. It really was. It was great to put that together at the end of the year. I mean,
I think we need to be doing these more often, though, because I sat through hours. Like, I felt like I was just downloading videos. And I'm thinking, man, we could be doing this once a month.
Just to make it an easier process to create the video.
Maybe even like as the month goes on, if there's a something you liked in the show.
Save it in advance.
Yeah, save it.
Flag it or something.
There you go.
smart.
That's
Thinking
right.
ahead. This comment was from Red Matos, who says, Ryan, leave the poor cat alone.
Nope. Rainbow is so here's the thing. It may look like we're just loving the cat all the time. He's like that we're putting him in a situation where we want him on camera. That is not the case.
He wants to be here.
This cat has figured it out in this 20 plus years that he's been living. He understands how to get love. He demands your attention when you're here, and if you're willing, he can sense it and he'll be all over you.
I think he literally thrives off of human love. Like, that's his food.
There you go.
He's the mystery mail cat.
They're getting the mystery mail guy. If you get hair in your mystery mail call, it's because of this damn cat. Because
should
everybody's petting him and then doing the mail call, and I'm like, shoot, oh, get the hair off of there.
It's part of the process.
There you go.
One day we'll just send him out in the mail call. Surprise. So next we have a comment from Roberto Legotti from the recent Top 10 Golden Age video that you guys just put out. He says, really good video. Only thing I would have added is why the Golden Age books are worth $. Besides being keys, the main factor is the fact that the war effort reduced the amount of existing copies due to paper products being recycled by the federal government. As was mentioned in the video, one of the books had a 1 million copy print run. Reason why you don't see more of them, making them worth more money.
Oh, it's true. Yeah, actually, I've seen some of those old Golden Age Action Comics. They even put that on the side, on the inside cover, that they are purposely making less comics and using less paper.
Yeah, I mean, historically, a lot happened in that time frame. You had a war, you had paper shortages. There was, in the early 50s, there was just boycotting basically of comics and burning of comics. So we saw a lot of it get depleted through that time frame. So yeah, not on top of it being extremely old, they are now extremely scarce.
That's
So,
right. And then grade also then plays a huge role.
Yeah. So thank you for adding into the comment section. You know, we can't say everything because we're trying to keep things in a certain time frame. So it's always great when you guys add great information because we love hearing from the community.
Absolutely. Community is helping us learn stuff ourselves.
Yeah, I didn't know that. It really hammers home the whole historical aspect of all of this, especially, the older you get, the more history is wrapped up in this stuff.
Gotta love it.
Next comment was from our most recent Infinity Gauntlet breakdown video we did on Incredible Hulk.
Having so much fun with that breakdown.
Yes, that was a good one. Daniel Brown, he says, I was buying Incredible Hulk during Peter David's run. I also fell in love with Thanos and the Infinity Gauntlet at the time. Is there a chronological list for reading these stories?
Absolutely. We know this list well, Ryan.
Yes, we do.
We review it every week because we were like, oh, what are we reading today?
What's on the list? Our list is from comicbookherald.com. We'll have to put the link down below.
And what's interesting is a lot of these issues, they were coming out around the same time. So it's like you could get lost in the crossovers. We've done a really good job. Like everything that we've followed so far, it's very well placed. There's over 50 issues in the Infinity Gauntlet run when you count up all the crossover events. And it's definitely been a useful tool for us.
Some of them take place before or after other issues that have happened. So there's a little bit of wiggle room and fluidity, but I think for the most part, everything we've read so far, I think, has been put in a very good order. And I would definitely recommend Comic Book Herald for reading orders.
Heck, some of these have taken place before and after in the same issue.
It gets confusing.
That's why you got to follow our breakdown coverage. It's getting a lot of, we're having a lot of fun doing it.
Oh, yeah.
So
We crossed the halfway mark finally.
whew, It only took us like 8 months.
Nothing. That's no time at all.
When we started this breakdown process of the Infinity Gauntlet run, we were like, oh, we'll be finished with this in a couple months. Like we'll
We
just
did it like
bust
2
through it.
months before the movie came out, like 2 or 3 months before Infinity War.
Well, if we hurry up through this, we'll
we got time.
Yeah, we got plenty of time. We'll be done like maybe when the new Avengers movie comes out.
Yeah, that's weird to think about.
At least the great disappearance has happened.
Yeah.
Like everyone's gone. The heroes are all dead. So like we're at that point in the story.
Yeah, that's true. The movies and our comic breakthrough is kind of the same point at the same time.
Perfect time to jump on board.
Next up is your guys' Gary V
Oh,
video that
Heck
came out
yeah.
a while ago.
I'm proud of that video.
that
I
was
don't
a
even care.
good video.
It's a good video.
It might not be liked or well received by some, but that was a darn good video.
I think that the purpose of the video was there. I think that the reason why we did it is important. And regardless of if the comic book community fully understood why, it's good we can bring it up now.
Right.
What's the comment?
Comment is from our boy Soggy Rocks. He says, I want to call fake on the whole thing. They were both faced a certain way to the camera, not to mention that the camera was more still than a Nickelodeon show. I don't know, sketch, on everything. But I agree on the YouTube thing. He seems to push the content more than the product. Overall seems scando.
Absolutely. I think the main part of this video that I wanted Rainbow leaving? Rainbow. He's like, nope. See what I'm saying? He's like, nope. He grabbed him
wants
right
love.
there. You're gonna have to hold him now.
He's
All right.
on you. That's
So
how it happens.
it is.
Just for the record,
Oh yeah.
it's on camera.
Yeah, I'll put those needles in your chest.
He
with those-
climbs on
yeah,
you.
He's got those needles. Anyways, the Gary V stuff is important because we walked away from that saying two things. Either one, it's fake on both ends.
Yeah.
I don't think that Gary V knew the extent of what was going to happen. This guy, he didn't have enough time to sit there and like work out a 10-minute freak out session with a YouTuber that is of McJuggernaut's size. Like that's not what this guy does. You said it. The real juggernaut is Gary V. Like this guy doesn't have time to do stuff like that. However, he may have known in the beginning, like, oh, we're just going to play around and I'll just say I can't help you. Regardless of if it was true or not, it wasn't good that the only time that this major influencer is talking about comic books is in this setting.
Yeah.
And that's the real reason why I wanted to make the video. Either Gary V didn't know, and I like to give him the benefit of the doubt because I'm a fan of Gary V, or he did know, and I wanted to tag him and let him know that comic books are way cooler than you guys doing this stupid skit.
From my perspective as a viewer of that video, it was eye-opening. I had never heard of either of those two gentlemen before, so the whole thing was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
A
it
lot of
felt
fun to watch.
insulting, man. I'm watching this thing. I'm like, this is just what are we doing here? Like, this is not how you sell a comic, and I just feel dumb watching this. Like,
Yep. It makes the industry look so bad because
Yeah.
you have this guy who's basically a Shark Tank dude. Like you could actually pitch him a comic book, and instead, either they agreed to do it or McJuggernauts decided to just do it impromptu, like freak out to sell his comic book. Regardless, it looked poor in everybody's eyes, including the comic book market, which is a shame.
It didn't seem like anybody won.
Yeah, what was
that
the benefit?
exchange.
I'm sure McJuggernaut's book isn't selling more. He looked like an idiot.
Yeah.
And I know he does a lot of fake content. Like that's his thing. It's a fake reality show with poor acting.
Okay.
But it just makes it that much worse that it's like this is why it's dangerous to do the kind of content he does. It's like you either have to go full like be super open about it being fake,
Right.
thus including the people in the videos that you're joking around with in on the fake aspect of it to make it more tolerable, palatable maybe. But instead, you can tell that this is just an awkward situation that didn't need to happen and made everybody look bad.
The next comment I pulled from a video that the two of you did where you brought some comic books to open up, unboxing that you did.
I love those Golden Age unboxings. It's always fun
Yeah.
to see those books that you get.
That's
I'm excited for the next unboxing. I got some stuff coming in next week.
Ooh.
That's good. It's good that you both said that because that's exactly what this commenter says too. SWP Goat 99 says, "More unboxing videos with Jeff, please." Yeah. He is the man. So knowledgeable and passionate about Golden Age comics. When he is on the mic, class is in session. More, all day, every day.
I love these comments all day, every day. Thank you.
That's some nice
Kind
comments.
of reaffirming.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, man.
I
Yeah, we'll
agree.
do more unboxings. Like I said, I got a piece of artwork and a couple books that are coming in next week that'll be really fun to show off.
We have a lot of work to do. We have a Golden Age show that we've started, and I feel like we haven't even really started yet. Like we're just kind of ramping up. We're buying ourselves some time, doing some unboxing videos, dropping some history, some knowledge, some of our favorite stuff. But when we go deep into the Golden Age, I want to really Like I'm spending time on the research. Like I'm buying books. I'm listening to Audible on like 1.5 speed because I'm trying to digest as much information as I can. Because I want to come back to the mic with Jeff on a weekly basis and just blow Golden Age out of the water. And I want it to be as relevant as Silver Age. I want it to be as relevant as any of the stuff we're talking about weekly. That's my goal. If we can even do that like half as my goal, then I think we're going to be in good shape for the year.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I mean, I love exposing people as much as possible so you get more comfortable with it like a Silver Age books are. You just know them. You're comfortable with them.
I know. I got Jeff already telling me, he's like, hey, I picked up this book. I'm going to put it aside for you when you're ready to buy it. Like he's already doing the shopping that I don't have money for yet. But I'm like, all right, put it aside. I'm going to want it. And then you showed me that Tales from the Crypt. And I'm like, damn it, I do want that book.
Yeah, I did. I pulled this aside. I was like, Tom's going to love this. I'm going to save this for you, Tommy, when you're ready.
All my friends are saving Golden Age. I got Russ. He's got a couple. He's like, dude, when you're ready, I got this one. I got John. He's got Police Comic. No, he's got Plastic Man 1 through 10 on my shelf in his store. And he's like, Tom, those are going to sell if you don't hurry up and start paying for those. I'm like, all right, I'm going to start listing some comics for you, man. I got to
John
own
Hill?
them. Yeah.
Okay. Had to keep all my Johns straight.
There's so many Johns.
I was like John Dalmayan, maybe, or John Hill. Hills Comics.
Listen to this guy.
John's Comics for Kids.
Not the John where you read comics in.
Too many Johns.
Different John.
Different John.
Ugh.
Got another comment.
This one is from Biggie Shack. Does anyone else want to see a collection review of Tom's books? Or is it just me? Them long boxes make me want to go hunting.
Interesting. All right. Everything in the long boxes here, they're
Yeah.
actually all on eBay.
No
The
way.
link in the
Okay.
description. Everything's for sale. In the set, this is actually like when I'm not doing this stuff and I'm like needing to pay my mortgage and I'm selling comic books and stuff. This is actually the collection I go through to like mail off on eBay. So if you want to see the collection, link in the description. But my personal collection is actually quite small.
Every time I come in here, like I'm a little bit OCD. So every time I come in here, I really want to dig through these because they're not in any. They're in order, but they're not in good enough order for Ryan's standards.
If you started your own sorting business for comic books, this guy would take over the game. I let him loose on a couple long boxes one day, and it was sorted. It was like a dream. It's like X-Men, and there's like 30 different types of X-Men titles, and you managed to do the subcategories so well that I have never misplaced an X-Men book since.
Yes.
So that's awesome. I appreciate you.
Just need tabs. Tabs are fun.
But the right size tabs, they got to be the
Right.
ones that are tall enough. I hate that they make those small ones. Like, why did they even do that?
Yeah, they just fall into the collection and they're gone.
You
They're
know,
gone.
if you know what I'm talking about, comic fan, put your answers in the comment section below.
Yeah, they're more of a dividing point more than a tab to tell you what's there.
Right? And they're like ridiculously expensive. Like tabs are they shouldn't be as much money as they cost. It's like you get them in packs of like 20 or 25, and they
that's
cost,
not enough.
and it's not enough, right?
How much does that cost?
It's like $20.
Oh, hell no.
How many letters are in the alphabet, obviously?
Exactly. Like, that's how they get you. It's just like magic cards. If you want to get all the plastic sleeves for your deck, the standard magic deck is like 60 cards.
Yeah.
They give you 50.
Ah,
Yeah. It's screwy.
I did not know any of this. I'm
Yeah.
very disappointed.
I am too, but you know what? We got to keep on going. We got to get those plastic tabs. We got to keep the comic books sorted.
You do.
Let's get past this heavy heart.
If only for my
Come on.
disorder.
Oh.
All right, next up, top 10 modern list. The three of us were sitting at this table.
Oh,
I
we're
was
gonna end it
even
here. I like
in the
it.
middle.
You were in that video. I like it.
Looking at the picture now. I'm in the middle. Jeff's right here. Tom's right there. It's like destiny.
We're back.
Master Builder says, love the list. And I just have to say, Bone, The Goon, and Chew are what comics are all about.
Hell yeah.
No TV shows, no movies, no options, and yet they're all on this list. Just solid writing and storytelling.
It's very, very true. Ooh, I like that comment. And I like that it was mentioned that we did that like 3-way top 10 list video because we're going to be doing a lot more top 10s into the new year. We know that that's what the comic fan likes. So we have some more lists to cover. We have some more gold to talk about. We have some more comments to discuss in future videos. Thank you so much, comic book fam. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. We'd love to have you here. We talk a lot about comic books. And
We do.
as always,
Geek responsibly.
Geek responsibly.
enough.
Set. Check the link in the bio. Sign up for the mystery mail call, and you could possibly win Spider-Man 129. First appearance, Punisher.
That guy. Go do it. Deadline's on the 15th.
Do it now. Get to the chopper.
Do it now!
I'm a cop, you idiot.
Sign up for the mail call!
I have to get to Mars.